Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Arizona. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Arizona Interscholastic Association and the Arizona Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back at Chino Valley High School, and while you were away, the Marauders snapped a play, and the quarterback Simmons rolled to his left-hand side and was looking to throw. He was gobbled up by the defense, and it looks like the Marauders are going to be called for a penalty flag, and I think they may have got him for holding, JB. Coach Apap is saying back him up, way up. But the officials are still talking things over out there. And if they back him up, they save the down. And the Marauders may be happy about that. At least it will remain second down instead of third and goal from the 15. It'll be second and goal from the 25.
Takes the sack away from the play, but that was a deep holding penalty. Works out to be a 20-yard penalty against the Marauders, 19-yard penalty.
Yeah, as far as where the ball moves to, yeah. And here on second and goal from the 25, Simmons looks to throw back to the left-hand side. He's got it looks like Rios streaking down the left sideline. Rios with blockers in front, cuts it back to the middle and scores! The Marauders go ahead 15-0 on the pitch and catch that time by the Mingus Marauders. And Luke Simmons doing a nice job getting that ball out to Jesse Rios, who just took off down the sideline. Had some big fellas out in front of him, taking care of the corner that time, and Rios goes untouched into the end zone for the second Marauder touchdown.
Well, final block out there made by Garcia, and we were talking in the pregame about blocking from that receiver position.
Navarez the holder, Cadera the kicker, and the point after touchdown is good, and the Marauders lead now 16-0 with 11:46 left in the opening half. We'll be back with a Marauder kickoff coming up after this.
Welcome to the Cottonwood Recreation Center. We would like to invite you to come on in.
Come on in.
Our whole team is here to help you get the most out of each workout here at the Cottonwood Recreation Center.
Back at Chino Valley High School, the Marauders on the board again here in this opening half and have opened up a 16-0 lead over the Chino Valley Cougars. Mingus looking for their second win in a row, JB, trying to put together a streak.
Right, exactly. Well, Mingus did pretty well with this game spread last season.
Here's the kickoff, bounces at the 18-yard line, rolling towards the end zone, bobbled at the 1, now trying to bring it baback out of the backfield. It's Richburger, and he's smashed by the Marauders. And there's a flag, there's a face mask on the play at about the 17-yard line, but they're going to add 15 yards onto that. Richburger was pulled down by his front face mask there as compared to his back face mask. And that'll add 15 yards onto the run and give the Chino Valley Cougars field position out around the 31 or 2-yard line.
That's 44 yards in penalties for the Mingus Marauders, 34 yards in penalties for the Marauders and 2 penalties. Back face mask, huh?
Yep, face mask penalty on Mingus, no doubt about it.
Yeah, that one was obvious. Zebra was staring right at it, as were we.
First down and 10 now for the Cougars, and let's see which quarterback do they have in. It looks like it is Kane that's back in. I'm just going by size. Here's a snap, and they're going to look to try to reverse it and run right and run it towards the sideline and backwards. And now hit as he cuts back to the line of scrimmage. They may get a little progress on that. About a yard, maybe 2 for Brandon Lasky. When he first got the ball, it looked like he was running towards the Marauder sideline. At one point, I thought he was just going to turn around and run out the back gate because he saw all the guys in white coming after him.
Well, Mingus did a great job defending it and stretching it out. And that's the most important thing for those corners. Nothing gets outside of you.
See that highlight from the Kent State game last weekend where they punt the ball and the guy on the punt team runs down and picks it up and starts running the other way?
Really?
Well, yeah, the other team chased him down and tackled him. Why not let him run all the way to the end zone?
Yeah, no kidding. We'll take the 2 points.
Everybody is confused. 2nd down and 7 now. Cougars from at their 33, and the quarterback drops, looking to throw, hit it, sacked. Well, how about that? The Mingus Marauders, Jordan Wellborn gets through from that right defensive end position and just hammers Matt Kane that time. Looked like he had a little help, too. The Marauders just go jailbreak on their own. Chino Valley didn't have much of a choice in that one. Wellborn gets through with the initial contact. Looked like Mingus was also getting pressure there in the backfield from Eppinger.
Eppinger has been in a couple of different plays, and you're right. The poor safety man back there really had a decision to make. Which one of those 2 do you want to block? It didn't efficiently block either one of them.
3rd down and about 18, and they bring the little guy back in for quarterback. A freshman, 5'7", 125. Jake Clausen returns to the game.
Wow, welcome to varsity football.
Here's a snap, and this time he's going to keep it again, and Wellborn wasn't biting. Every time this guy comes in, he takes the ball and he runs. Wellborn didn't buy the fake. He looked like he's handing it off, and then he turned around. Here's a guy 3 times his size jumping on him.
Right, exactly.
I mean, at least twice. Right? I mean, he's 125. Wellborn's got to be around 250.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Absolutely, no doubt.
He's a senior or a freshman. That's twice as big.
But here's the thing. If you're going to platoon, both quarterbacks have either got to be able to run and to throw.
Well, that kid's all he's done is run. He hasn't even handed off. Awaiting the punt now is Garcia, and it will bounce, and the Marauders will just get away from it and let it continue to bounce where it will be down at the 44-yard line. 1st down and 10, Mingus. 9:13 left in the 2nd quarter of play. The Marauders have the ball on their own side of the field, JB. Hey, headline. And 16-0 lead as they come back out with their offense.
Chino Valley here in the 1st quarter, a little bit into the 2nd quarter, 56 yards of total offense. The Mingus Marauders have more than doubled that, 132, with 102 of that on the ground.
Yeah, the Marauders are trying to get back to running the ball. 1st down and 10, Marauders. Simmons in a shotgun formation. He's got Herndon coming in motion, and Simmons going to keep it himself. He's got a hole to midfield, to the 40-yard line, and caught it down at about the 37 or 8-yard line. Simmons faked the handoff, took off himself. His lead blocker was Tyler Herndon, but, man, there wasn't anybody to block till 10 or 15 yards downfield.
Well, he turned around and obviously had the option. They bit on the inside, and that certainly opened up the 4-hole on the right-hand side. Yeah, he had lots of daylight.
Running right behind Big Aaron Volk that time. Here's a snap. Simmons looking to throw. He's going to throw. Left-hand side, he's got a man. Down the left-hand side is Moronis breaking tackles inside the 20. He's down at the 19. 1st down and 10, Mingus inside the red zone. Moronis with his first catch of the season. And again, it was let the defensive ends come through and just throw over the top of them.
Well, good job, and you've got to be able to get some blocking right up the middle. You got to let it come in from the sides, not up the middle, and the line did a good job.
From the gun, Herndon in motion from left to right, and they're going to hand off up the middle, and it looked like an arm tackle came through and stopped the forward progress that time of Hanks. Otherwise, he may have ripped a big one. Instead, he's got a short one for 2 yards, and 2nd down and 8 for the Marauders.
Another touchdown for Hanks. He's got 2 last game, won this one.
Yeah.
4 carries, 26 yards.
Touchdown, Hanks. Looking to throw again. Now the Marauders are going to hand off to Herndon, who's caught in the backfield and will fight 2 defenders back to the line of scrimmage, and brings up 3rd down now for the Marauders. You know, I want to see your drive stall out inside the red zone. Of course, I think we're looking at 2-down territory, if you ask me, huh, JB?
Well, knowing Coach Young, pretty much anything past the 30 is 2-down territory, isn't it?
Yeah, he didn't sound like he wanted to kick many field goals. As a matter of fact, I think the quote was, "I don't like kicking field goals."
Yeah, I don't think he likes the 3s. He's much more into 6s.
All right, Hank's in the backfield. He's going to switch from the right to the left-hand side of quarterback Simmons, who's in the gun. There's a snap. Simmons flushed out of the pocket, rolling right. Simmons still looking down the field, still looking, and then fires it to the 15-yard line. A short gain to, it looks like, Moronis again. And he'll be tackled, it looks like they're marking at the 16. So a gain of like 2 yards maybe. And brings up 4th down and about 6 here for Mingus.
I think he was hoping that the defender would have come off of Moronis and come up to get him, thinking he was going to cross the line of scrimmage.
Try to run, yeah.
But
maybe should have.
Well, the defense held their ground, did exactly what they were supposed to do.
Mingus going to go for it on 4th, 16-0 lead. They're at the 18-yard line, 17 maybe of Chino Valley, and here's a snap. Rolling, throwing, he's got a man, Herndon, who gets lit up out there on the field, and he's going to get up and head back to the sideline. It wouldn't have been near enough yardage for a first down as Sam Heckenthorn comes in to make the big hit on Herndon. 6 foot, 168. You got to have a little more lead in your pants when you make those big hits. Herndon pops up and runs off the field.
Yeah, but Herndon definitely felt that one. That was quite a collision, especially when Herndon had his eyes on the ball. May have turned his eyes off the ball just at the last moment and couldn't get that pass into his fingertips.
Doesn't look happy. Went to the sideline, threw his helmet down, and he's walking around behind the Marauder bench. Let's see who the kid is following him around holding his helmet. First down and 10. Cougars now from their own 17-yard line. And Clausen handed off to somebody else. He didn't go anywhere either. Down at the line. As a matter of fact, he may have lost a yard.
That was Connor Richburger.
Oh, Richburger finally got a carry.
Oh,
and it looks like he's going to lose another yard, so it's going to be 2nd down and 11.
He's had 2. In fact, he had a 100-yard game versus Williams last week on 22 carries.
Well,
so a little better than 4.5 yards a carry, but so far he's got 2 carries in this game for no yards.
Yeah, no yards. That's not getting it done. 2nd down and 11 now as the Cougars head back to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers on the left-hand side. Man in motion from right to left. And Kane dropping, looking to throw. Kane's got a man, makes the completion. Short of a first down, however. Micah Navarre is there at the defense for the Marauders as the ball is caught that time by Torrey Marcel out at about the 26-yard line. They need to get about 2 more yards, so it's going to be 3rd down and 2.
Marcel has both receptions in the game.
For the first snap of the game, was it?
Yeah. He's got both receptions.
Yeah, I mean, the first one was the very first snap of the game from their 5-yard line. And haven't seen him since. Well, they threw to him a couple times since then. They just haven't been around him. 3rd down and 2 now. As the Cougars are marching from right to left across your radio dial from the near hash mark now. Quarterback Kane set under center. Marauders looking to bring a little pressure. And Kane under pressure. He's going to throw. And it's in and out of the hands that time of Richburger. And will bring up 4th down and 3. And I'll tell you what, Kane was under pressure that time and was still able to get a pass off. That was a catchable ball. And his receivers running back that time just dropped it.
Kind of threw to his back shoulder, if you will, just a little bit, but nonetheless, very catchable. Huge pressure up the middle again from the Mingus Marauders. I think it was Eppinger.
Eppinger again.
Coming right up the middle, unscathed.
Eating the center up.
Well, I think they're comfortable if they get him in the backfield and throw around him.
Of course, the Cougars have a center that's listed at 158 pounds. Here's the punt. It is end over end spiraling punt, and it's fumbled by Garcia, who will pick it up and now lose yardage on the return.
That's 3.
Yeah, it's every one.
Yeah.
Every single punt Garcia's put on the ground. I know he's just playing his first game of the year here tonight, but come on, he's been practicing all along. Catch the ball.
Yeah, well, here in Chino Valley, the lights...
Well, the lights can't be a problem. There's only like 3 of them in this whole field.
No, there's 4.
Oh, okay.
But it's the angle that you look at it from this side of the field or the other side.
Yeah, and the punt itself was kind of a twisting punt.
Right.
It was like a tornado-looking kind of. It wasn't spiraling. It wasn't end over end. It was kind of a knuckleballer.
Well, it was alien. It was
an alien. Yeah,
an alien kind of force.
It's unidentified flying football. Marauders looking to take the snap. Here's the snap, looking to throw now, and they do throw right side. They've got it to Rios. Rios down the right side, skipping over defenders to midfield, lowers his head, and brings a hit to the D that time. Good play. Hey, Mingus is starting to throw the ball to Rios a little bit here in this one. We haven't seen a lot of that this year. I'll tell you what, he looks pretty good when he gets the ball. He leaped over a defender and then lowered his shoulder and took the hit right to Christian Gonzalez that time.
Well, great job, because he faked the other way and then came back to the near side of the field. And that may have just been enough to delay the defense.
Here's the first down play. The Marauders run right to Herndon. Herndon lowers a shoulder and hits the defender as well, following a block out on the right-hand side by his wideout, Tanner Karen, and a gain of, well, about 8 yards. It's going to be just shy of the 40. They need to get to about the 39. Brings up, well, it's going to be about 3, so it's going to be second down and 3. Simmons in the shotgun. Rios in motion. And a handoff up the middle to Hanks. He's through the line. He's got a first down, and he's wrestled to the ground at about the 33. First down and 10, Mingus. Moving the ball on the ground on this drive. Remember, last time they moved it all the way down to the 18-yard line where they ended up sputtering the drive and having to give the ball over on downs. Let's see if they can convert this one and get some more points in the first half.
By the way, it appears as though Herndon has become the first 100-yard rushing back of the season for the Marauders.
In the first half. First down and 10 now. Herndon at a wing position on the left. He's coming in motion now behind the line of scrimmage. Low snap. Simmons picks it up. Simmons through the line. Now he's got one man to beat, but it'll be caught. That time, defender number 67, Ramon Verdugo, comes up with a big play for Chino Valley. Otherwise, Simmons may have been able to take that one to the house.
Well, Simmons should have been sacked, actually,
right,
and he kept the legs going, got past the line of scrimmage at least. So a tremendous amount of effort that won't look good in the stats, but...
Hey, watch Brewer on this play. They've got Brewer split wide to the right-hand side. Second down and 10 Marauders from the 33-yard line of the Cougars. From the shotgun, here's a snap, and it's going up the middle to Hanks. And Hanks is spun around and knocked down for no gain. Matt Kane, the quarterback and apparently linebacker, I think is where he came from that time, makes the play for a gain of 1. Third down and 9 now. And like I said in the last play, let's keep our eye on Brewer.
I did. He was downfield blocking.
I know. They should have thrown it to him. Third and 9. And again, I believe 4-down territory here at the 33-yard line here.
Well, we're not within the 30.
No. From the shotgun. Here's the snap. Simmons looking left. Simmons looking left. Simmons looking left. Throwing left. He's got a man. First down. Flag comes in. It's Moronis with the catch to about the 20-yard line. Flag comes flying in the area that most likely will be holding on Mingus.
Well, he had 2 men to choose from out there, as he had Herndon kind of going down the slot. Both are going to be, anyways, it's going to come back, but had Herndon going down the slot, had him open for about 8 yards and decided to go back out to the curl on the far side.
Holding on the Marauders. They're going to mark it from apparently the spot of the foul, which is about 5 yards past the line of scrimmage. So, oh, wait, whoa, where's he going now? Okay. Back near midfield to the 48-yard line. The Marauders need to get down to about the 25 or so, about the 24 maybe for a first down.
Effectively, 49 yards of penalties on 3 penalties against the Marauders.
Yeah. Still think it's 4-down territory. Awaiting the snap from the shotgun is Simmons. Looking right, throwing left. He's got a man. It's Rios again with blockers downfield. Rios to the left sideline, and he's going to have a first down. Stiff arming his way down the sideline for a big Mingus first down. It goes from third and about, 30 or so, 25 at least, to a first down. Rios with a big catch on the left-hand side of the field. Had blockers out in front and picks up a big first down for the Marauders.
34 yards on the reception, and Rios has just been a madman, a simple screen out there, but what really set it free was the blocking scheme.
2:50 left opening half. Mingus on top, 16-0, looking for more. At about the 16, 17-yard line now. The Marauders back to the line of scrimmage from the shotgun. Simmons has a man in motion, and he's going to hand off up the middle. Hanks to the left side. Hanks has a big gain. Hanks to the end zone. Touchdown, Marauders! How about that? Dakota Hanks takes it to the house for the second time tonight. That one from about 17 yards out, and the Marauders extend the lead 22-0 with the extra point attempt coming up here from Cadera.
Now look at this. He will finally be tackled in the end zone by the Cougar that's laying down on the ground. I think that was Matt Cain that had got blocked into the end zone.
Cadera to kick it. Navarez, the holder. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and the kick is good. The Marauders lead 23-0. Or, well, they got 24. Yeah, it's 24-0, huh? No, should only be 23. Wasn't it 16? Anyhow, we'll be back with the Marauder kickoff coming up after this.
It's nice to see so many familiar faces.
Enjoying great Sears prices.
Sears Hometown Stores, where you'll find that great Sears quality and new Sears availability at the lowest prices guaranteed. We're like your father's Sears store, but a whole lot more. If it's not on our shelf, it's right here online, and we'll have it delivered to your front door. Plus, we have the largest selection of home appliances in the industry, including the top 10 national brands. Sears Hometown Stores, we're in your neighborhood.
Back at Chino Valley High School, the Mingus Marauders set the kickoff here again in this first half, now leading 23-0. The kick is taken at the 5-yard line by Richburger. Richburger trying to get to the left sideline. He's hit. He's still on his feet, and he's still going in across the 25. First down and 10. Cougars will start at about their 26-yard line. Well, it looks like Blue Ridge is just opening it up on Snowflake now, JB, up 27-0.
Wow.
I really think that the Marauders playing Blue Ridge to a 16-13 final in that first game of the season is starting to look better and better as Blue Ridge is starting to roll over teams week after week.
Exactly. Well, especially since the Mingus Marauders didn't show up until about halfway through the second quarter. I mean, it was first game jitters without a doubt.
No, yeah, and Blue Ridge had played the week before.
Right.
That makes a huge difference. First down and 10 now. Cougars with the ball to start the drive at their 26-yard line. Here's the snap, and Kane dropping back, looking to throw. Kane down the middle. He's got a man in. The catch is made, and then fumbled, and the ball is loose. And it looks like the Cougars will come up with it. It's Marcel that time that caught it and then fumbled it and then was able to get back up and jump on it again. At the Marauder 28-yard line, first down and 10. Cougars with a big play to start their drive.
46 yards downfield. He just got past the defense and it looked like Kitchen. Was that Kitchen coming over forcing the fumble?
I'm not sure.
I think it was Brandon
or
Kitchen.
it may have been 33 that time also, Brian Watkins. Well, we'll have to see. First down and 10 now. Marauder defense, a little bit of trouble. I remember the Cougars being this close to the end zone. And they look to hand off to Richburger, going on the right. Richburger going backwards. He'll be back to the line, maybe even lose about a foot or so. And Marauders, Pelletier comes up off the bottom of the pile with the football. Hey, ref, this is ours.
Well, I can see where that play works an awful lot of times because Richburger apparently is quite the speedster. And he'll come off that corner. You just flat don't see him.
5'11", 175. Not bad size.
No, but very fast and elusive.
Second down and a strong 10. As the clock's starting to become a factor, a minute and a half left to go in the opening half. Kane set under center, takes a handoff up the middle and smashed at the line that time. That Longfellow, JB, usually when we see a running back run into the middle of the line and then all of a sudden get bounced backwards about 3 yards, usually there's a Longfellow involved.
No doubt. Apparently he was extremely active over the last couple of games. Him and Pelletier competing for team lead in tackles.
Oh, Pelletier's been unbelievable this season.
He's been on fire. In fact, he's still got one of my favorite tackles of the entire season.
3rd down and 10 now. Clock under 50 seconds to go as the Cougars look to snap it from under center. Kane looking to throw. He's flushed out of the pocket. Now he's hit and he's going to be sacked for a big loss. Mingus coming through with a big tackle that time. It's 26. Gilberto Cadera coming in and making the sack for the Marauders. And Mingus may start thinking about, hey, let's get a goal timeout here. Clock running down at 30 seconds. Ball moved all the way back to the 35 where it's 4th down and about 18 right now. And Marauders may be thinking, all right, well, we're up 23. Let's just let them run the clock out. Got 3 timeouts, JB.
Well, first sack for Cadera during the course of the year. Somehow he evaded the wrecking ball. He evaded Longfellow.
Yeah. How did you do that?
Well, he actually sidestepped him, and then Cadera broke free.
So it looks like there's not enough time, or there's too much time, rather, for the Cougars to run out the clock, and now they're down to 6 seconds, and APAP calls his final timeout of the first half, and they may look to just try to run something here on 4th and long and see if they can just run out the rest of the clock. Timeout on the field for the Cougars. We'll be back after this.
Each year, the faces change, yet the will to test one's passion remains the same. A courage that fosters a sense of pride in each of us. Keeping that pride strong and healthy is our job.
That hurts a lot, huh?
World-class therapists, nurses, and orthopedic surgeons focused on keeping our athletes in the game. From prevention, diagnosis, treatment, and the latest in non-invasive surgical techniques, you can feel confident that we're on the sideline, ready when you need us.
Back at Chino Valley High School, 4th down and about 18 or 19 yards here for the Cougars. Only 6 seconds left to go in the half. Coach APAP calls a timeout, heads out on the field to talk things over with his offense. They're going to look to run a play. They bring in the little guy. Clausen looking to throw. Clausen flushed out of the pocket, and Clausen will throw it away. Got a flag on the play. A defensive flag will not end the half. And it may have been intentional grounding. Let's see.
I think so. I'm not sure if he was outside the tackles or not.
Intentional grounding, that'll end the half. Defensive penalty would not end it, but an offensive penalty will end the half. So I think that was the play APAP called. Get it, run around until the time runs off the clock, and then throw it away.
Well, you know, he came around the corner, and I'm not sure he saw anybody that was supposed to be there where they were supposed to be. And rather than taking a sack, he just threw it out of bounds.
Right.
Which is the right thing to do at that particular point, because obviously the penalty's not going to hurt you. They won't even walk it off.
Right. Well, and he's saving ice. Might have an extra bruise.
Right.
One you don't need. An unnecessary bruise. Never
There
get
you
one
go.
of those. All right, fans. Well, here we are at halftime. And the Marauders on top, 23-0. Mingus looking for their highest scoring output of the season right now at 23. They're in good shape to pull that one off. And we will head into the halftime with the Marauders on top, 23-0. We'll be back to Chino Valley High School for the halftime report coming up after this.
Keep your vehicle on the road and running right for less with Reese's Tire in Cottonwood. The Reese's Tire Car Care Club card never expires, and you'll save almost $475 off car care services. For only $89.95, you'll get 4 free oil changes, plus discounts on brakes, AC service, batteries, and of course, savings on tires too.
Come into Reese's Tire and Auto and ask us about our Car Care Club card.
At 2435 East State Route 89A in Cottonwood.
Marauders fans, take note. Renegade Steakhouse is the place to enjoy good food, good times, and good friends. From Wrangler's Prime Rib to Cowboy Caviar, and from Cactus Fries to Cowboy Burgers, it's all here waiting for you. I'm Susan Grant, General Manager at Renegades, inviting you to visit us, Renegade Steakhouse. We do things with a style all our own.
Welcome to the Cottonwood Recreation Center. We would like to invite you to come on in.
Come on in.
Our whole team is here to help you get the most out of each workout here at the Cottonwood Recreation Center.
Verde Valley Connections is your source for primary medical care.
Verde Valley Connections is here for you.
We're taking new patients every day.
Just give us a call and we'll set you up with an appointment, or stop in and we'll try to work you in.
We'll take the time to get to know you.
And if you need a prescription, our pharmacy is right here in the lobby.
Whether you're new in town or just don't have a primary care connection,
Verde Valley Connections is here for you.
Call 634-2236 and ask for Connections.
Welcome to the Sears Halftime Report. On Facebook, be sure to like Cottonwood Sears for special Sears coupons each Friday and one-of-a-kind deals from your local Cottonwood Sears in the Food City Shopping Center. In just a moment, we'll have a recap of the first half, including Marauder highlights, scores, and stats. Now, let's head back live to the press box. Here's Zach Calandra.
Back at Chino Valley High School here at the half. 23-0. The Marauders with a shutout going here through the first half of play, Jackie. And Mingus, again, I started to get the feeling in this first half. They've got the score up to 23. But at one point we were thinking the Marauders are winning this game wholeheartedly, and they're not scoring a bunch of points. Kind of felt a little bit like last week. Here towards the end, the Marauders started to put a little more points on the board. But again, it's been like Mingus has dominated this game, and the score doesn't indicate that.
No, in fact, Chino Valley has picked up some pretty decent yardage, but only off of a couple of plays.
Right.
I didn't keep complete track, but I would say they've got 2 or 3 first downs in the game.
And the Marauder defense has been fast enough that on those couple of big plays, they were able to catch them and not let them break it.
You know, speed covers so many mistakes, it isn't funny. It really is. You're out of position. You didn't do exactly what you're supposed to do, and speed able to catch them and run them down and catch them makes all the difference in the world. But Mingus still pitching a shutout here at halftime, just like they were last week, except the score's a little bit deeper. 23-0 here as Mingus is in pretty decent control over the Chino Valley Cougars.
Yeah, they've done a great job here so far throughout the first half. Offensively, they're starting to get the ball moving a little bit. We haven't seen the Marauders really run the ball the way the Marauders ordinarily run the ball this season yet until tonight. And we're starting to see some of that, some of the big runs.
Exactly. Well, Herndon becomes the first Mingus Marauder with 100 yards in a game, and he does it in the first half of football. Let's go through the scoring drives. First quarter, 8:14 left to go. Mingus would score first, second, third, and a fourth in the first half. And this one, 11-yard dash, as Dakota Hanks finds room up the middle and squirms his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And the extra point by Cadera was good, and Mingus led 7-0. Still first quarter action, 1:05 left to go. And second game in a row, the Mingus Marauders get a defensive safety. The bad snap comes from the Chino Valley Cougars at about the 1-yard line, and Matt Kane trying to get on it. Actually, it was one of his running backs that jump on it, and the Mingus Marauders able to touch him down in the end zone. They get the 2 points, they get the ball back, and immediately turn around and do something very good with it, because just into the second quarter, Mingus would score again. This time, part of the aerial attack, as Simmons gets another TD in the air. 11:46 left to go. Second quarter, just barely into it. Little simple screen pass. It goes to Rios on the right-hand side. He's got decent blocking, and then follows his blocking. Last block out there by Garcia, gets into the end zone, 25-yard pass for the touchdown. And the Cadera kick was good. It was now 16-0. Mingus would score again in the second quarter, this one with 2:44 left to go, as Dakota Hanks picks up his second rushing touchdown of the game, 17 yards. Of course, this was set up by some tremendous pass plays as the drive stalled out, and continued, and here we are at halftime, 23-0. Mingus offensively getting some pretty decent touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 1 in the air, and another defensive score during the course of the season. Let's see, that is 2 safeties and a touchdown for the Mingus Marauder defense.
That's right. And hey, fans, if it's halftime, it's Jay from Sears.
Hey, Jay.
What's up, guys? Yeah, good game so far. Good game. Been nice balanced attack too. Has been.
Yeah, they've thrown it, they've run
balanced. Defense, That's what we were looking for against Chino anyways, right?
Right. Well, you know, Mingus definitely wanted to come out and establish their offense here in this game. The defense has been pretty good. I think they're trying to fine-tune it a little bit, but they have given up a couple of big plays, which I think the coaching staff is going to talk to them about. That's obviously missed blocking assignments, or it very well could be Mingus, who likes to blitz, could have blitzed on the wrong play too.
And they could have, yes. And not that, and other than a little bit of poor handling, you know, on the kickoffs, but we're pulling it in, and we'll see how it goes second half. So,
well, I'm excited.
I'm fired up.
Well, Chino Valley bringing the little fellas out here at halftime, JB. We'll see a lot of those little fellas tomorrow. I don't know about Chino. You guys play tomorrow.
Prescott Valley.
Prescott Valley, yeah. And, hey, we got the big game tomorrow as the Bears and the Colts, Cottonwood Bears and the Cottonwood Colts play tomorrow, noon at CMS. You want to come out and watch some of the little guys play football? That'd be a good one to check. Where are you guys at? Tomorrow at home?
We're at home right after your game.
Oh, there you go. So a great day of football at CMS. Northern Arizona Youth Football League. Come on out and watch it. Bears and Colts at noon, and then at 2 o'clock you got the Cardinals and the Vikings from Prescott Valley. All right, fans, let's take a break here at halftime, and at the half the score is 23-0. The Mingus Marauders with the lead, and we'll head into the break with a look of the Chino Valley youth cheerleaders. We'll be back after this.
It's nice to see so many familiar faces.
Enjoying great Sears prices.
Sears Hometown Stores, where you'll find that great Sears quality and new Sears availability at the lowest prices guaranteed. We're like your father's Sears store, but a whole lot more. If it's not on our shelf, it's right here online, and we'll have it delivered to your front door. Plus, we have the largest selection of home appliances in the industry, including the top 10 national brands. Sears Hometown Stores, we're in your neighborhood.
Your life, it's all out in front of you. Your future, wide open. Come and get it. Degrees that transfer, programs that train for jobs. Yavapai College. Life explored. It's a big world. So many places to go and things to see. Experiences you've dreamed of. They can all start close to home. Degrees that transfer, programs that train for jobs. Yavapai College. Life explored.
Two things we can count on every year.
A new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
Verde Valley Connections is your source for primary medical care.
Verde Valley Connections is here for you. We're taking new patients every day. Just give us a call and we'll set you up with an appointment, or stop in and we'll try to work you in.
We'll take the time to get to know you.
And if you need a prescription, our pharmacy is right here in the lobby.
Whether you're new in town or just don't have a primary care connection,
Verde Valley Connections is here for you.
Call 634-2236 and ask for Connections.
Each year, the faces change, yet the will to test one's passion remains the same. A courage that fosters a sense of pride in each of us. Keeping that pride strong and healthy is our job.
That hurts a lot, huh?
World-class therapists, nurses, and orthopedic surgeons focused on keeping our athletes in the game. From prevention, diagnosis, treatment, and the latest in non-invasive surgical techniques, you can feel confident that we're on the sideline, ready when you need us.
Back at Chino Valley High School, along with Jackie Bessler and Jay from Sears at Zach Calandro, with some scores for you from around Arizona, and some scores from our division as well, JB. Blue Ridge slapping around Snowflake 30-0. Wow. At the half. Cactus Shadows 20-0 over Bradshaw Mountain. We also have Coconino leading Kingman 13-0. These are all teams we play this season.
Yes.
Payson is leading Fountain Hills at the half 7-0. So everybody's shutting somebody out, including the Marauders, up 23-0 here at the half.
And Fountain Hills was if I remember, a final or a semifinal team last year in the playoff tournament.
And I believe they are a team that's floating around in the top 10 as well.
I imagine
in
so.
One of the polls. I think both the polls that I looked at least, the Arizona AZCentral.com poll and the Max Preps poll were pretty similar, but there were a couple teams in one poll that weren't in the other, and I think Fountain Hills may have been in the Max Preps poll.
Well, I know Mingus went up at least one step in one of those polls with their win over Bradshaw last week.
Well, okay, how about this week? The Mingus Marauders have been getting it going offensively here a little bit tonight, and we want to talk about that.
Oh, we certainly do. Let's look at some of the stats here for the Mingus Marauders. Let's start with the Mingus Marauders as Luke Simmons. Now, he's 6 for 11, 96 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. That is horrible compared to his last year performance where he was 3 for 3, 3 touchdowns, and a perfect quarterback rating. However, let's see, we have got Herndon with 100 yards rushing on 5 carries, and Hanks with 7 carries, 52 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Mingus, 249 yards of total offense, 96 in the air, 153 on the ground, which sounds a little bit more normal for a Mingus Marauder squad.
Yeah, when you go out for the Mingus football team, they say you're going to be the fullback. It's like, oh, I get the glory.
Right.
I get to be the guy that gets smashed for 2 yards there all the time, and the guy that gets to score the touchdowns.
Right, exactly. But a lot more times smashed than the touchdowns, right?
Yeah, well, you know, one pays off for the other.
Right. Well, yes, it balances it. The Cougars here at home here tonight. Kane, the quarterback, 2 for 8, 45 yards in the air. In the air, he has been sacked twice by the Mingus Marauders. Clausen, their leading rusher, 4 carries, 37 yards. They got 45 yards rushing, 45 yards passing, 90 yards total. And Coach Apap has a perfect division between the run and the pass.
Yeah, 45 yards each way, Andre. That's pretty good.
That's a balanced attack right there. That's balanced.
Well, you know, we're starting to get towards October where the Libras will take over, and we're looking for balance.
Yes,
right.
I only know that because my birthday's coming up, JB.
Speaking of birthdays, one more time, happy birthday to Wellborn out there.
18 years old tonight.
Is he really?
How about that?
Wow. So, Jay, what should we buy him at Sears for his 18th birthday?
Oh, here we go.
For his 18th birthday, let's get him a washer and dryer, right?
I thought we were going big screen. His mom's going,
I know. Mom's like, yeah, it's about time I got something decent out of this.
Why would you go with the washer and dryer?
You know, well, right now, Sears has, you're saving up to 20% on all Kenmore appliances right now. So they do. They have great deals going on electronics, TVs, everything. They've got, again, great deals going on. They're also, just because they're nice, today and tomorrow only, okay, Friday and Saturday, they're doing 7% off your purchase.
Now, I want to clarify that is the 7th and 8th of September.
7th and 8th
because we
September.
do replay these games, right?
Right,
okay.
right. So
Friday and Saturday.
You know, Friday and Saturday. Yes, the 7th and the 8th.
Got it.
7% off anything you buy at the store. I mean, it's just their way of saying thanks. So
awesome.
We do have friends and family also coming up on Monday. That is another awesome event for people in town. Come on in. You're going to save 10% on every purchase. Electronics aren't included in that, but it is a huge day.
So you need a wrench or something.
Huh?
If you need a wrench or
you
something.
need a wrench.
Right.
They're also starting, I think this month, this month, military personnel can come in. Sears is giving them 5% off of every purchase that they purchase inside the store.
Sweet.
Basically show your military ID. It's just their way of saying thanks to the military.
And what they're also doing some other donation with the military.
They've also got a great program happening right now. Come on in, buy anything at Sears. Come on in. Right now, if you make a donation at Sears, $1, $5, or $10 donation, okay, to help a hero this holiday season, okay? What they're doing is Sears is taking 100% of the proceeds and donating that to military personnel who sign up so that they can go out and buy gifts for their family this holiday season. It's just that is a real cool. It goes till November 16th. Started this week, goes through November 16th. Come on in. Just tell the associate that you're dealing with, hey, I want to make a donation of $5, $10, whatever. Then they'll give it to the military personnel so they can go out and buy gifts. I mean, you know, these guys.
Make that merchant Jay.
Right, make that merchant Jay. Yes,
Jay.
come on in and see me, okay? Mention my name. Come on in.
You might get a chance to talk a little Mingus football. With,
Let's talk football.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, the boss knows I love to talk football.
You know what that's
I just plain love to
That's why
talk.
you're here, Jay.
That's from trying to start the weed eater.
Yeah,
Emphasis
JB's
on
got a
trying.
blister.
Trying to start the weed eater. Trying.
Failed, so we'll have to talk.
You do know we have a cure for that, right?
Right. A new
weed eater.
Right.
Exactly.
All right,
That's our cure for that.
I'm with you.
Oh boy! All right, so Mingus up 23-0. Played pretty well here in the first half. Looking to sustain the shutout. They had it until the last 26 seconds last week. Looking to pick it up here tonight. All right, fans, let's take a quick break right here. It is halftime, 23-0. The Marauders. Both teams heading back out on the field. We'll be back to Chino Valley High School for the second half. We'd like to thank Jay from Sears. Go see him. Talk to him. Donate to the holiday for the soldiers.
For the soldiers. Heroes.
Holidays for the heroes. Yeah. All right. Have a great time doing that. We'll talk to you here on the other side of this break.
It's nice to see so many familiar faces.
Enjoying great Sears prices.
Sears Hometown Stores, where you'll find that great Sears quality and new Sears availability at the lowest prices guaranteed. We're like your father's Sears store, but a whole lot more. If it's not on our shelf, it's right here online, and we'll have it delivered to your front door. Plus, we have the largest selection of home appliances in the industry, including the top 10 national brands. Sears Hometown Stores, we're in your neighborhood.
Marauders fans, take note. Renegade Steakhouse is the place to enjoy good food, good times, and good friends. From Wrangler's Prime Rib to Cowboy Caviar, and from Cactus Fries to Cowboy Burgers, it's all here waiting for you.
I'm Susan Grant, General Manager at Renegades, inviting you to visit us, Renegade Steakhouse. We do things with a style all our own.
Your life, it's all out in front of you. Your future, wide open. Come and get it. Degrees that transfer, programs that train for jobs. Yavapai College. Life explored. It's a big world. So many places to go and things to see. Experiences you've dreamed of. They can all start close to home. Degrees that transfer, programs that train for jobs. Yavapai College. Life explored.
This has been the Sears Halftime Report. Can you name the top 10 national appliance brands available at your hometown Sears? Ready, set, go! Or cheat and visit your Cottonwood Sears in the Food City Shopping Center and ask about their price guarantee. If you were at the stadium, you'd be rushing back to your seat right now because half number 2 is getting ready to start. Exciting Mingus Marauder football will return right after this.
Two things we can count on every year.
A new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-23